This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
6:11 on a Wednesday, a rainy, it's been pouring for a long time. As you guys both mentioned, you both dealt with the same puddle on the way in because you come the same way to work. That's going to be part of your drive this morning.
Well, that's more than a puddle, too. It was more like a pool. That was
small
diving
pond.
into the deep end. Yeah. It was.
And where is that, just to give people a heads up?
It's in like the median lane going, what direction would that be? Southbound or?
Southbound.
Southbound,
Yeah.
Kenniston, kind of between the Outlet Mall and Lindenwood Drive.
That's fair.
And I know Joe would have slowed down for the puddle, but of course, Buzzsaw, I'm guessing you hydroplaned like sideways right through it.
Ripped right through it. Not because you can't really see it is
No,
the problem until it's too late. So I had to swerve out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The street lights are, it's that new light, right? It's kind of dim.
Yeah.
The road's black. But I will tell you this, because of the difference in technology, my car read that there was something in front, so it automatically started to slow down.
Oh.
That's how much water is in that spot right there.
Wow.
But I still hit it hard. Like
Yeah.
there was spraying like going on.
Well, the grass on the median needed some extra watering,
yeah.
so we took care of that.
That we need, we did need the rain.
Yeah.
But wow, are we getting rain? When I came in, it was coming down in sheets. And I am a bit like, Joe, you were saying you heard the storm overnight.
Yeah.
I did not. And
Me neither.
I like hearing rain overnight. And it's because we have too many. My wife likes white noise when we sleep. So there's like an air purifier just outside our bedroom in the hall. And then there's a fan going in our room. And look, when I get home later, we're going to have to talk about this because I want to hear the storms. I never hear them.
I want to see your hydro bill.
You guys don't do white noise?
No.
I have a ceiling fan going, but it's more for temperature than the noise, though. But I sleep with a TV on a sleep
So you
timer.
like
So
a
you
little
have-
bit of
to
noise.
fall asleep. Yeah.
I have a CPAP machine, Phil. That's all the noise any room needs.
So relaxing.
Yeah, so relaxing.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the bone phone and let her rip. It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Why is it every morning the north perimeter is backed up so goddamn far you can't move? When is this city going to pull their heads out of their fucking asses and fix this corner at Pipeline in the perimeter? It's absolutely ridiculous that traffic is backed up to McPhillips. Fix it!
That was yesterday. That was another one yesterday. Maybe that triggered the call again, but it sounds like an ongoing occurrence there.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of the perimeter slowness.
Joe, I'm still waiting for 40 and an 80, but I got to one up you. How about 30 and a 100 and stop and go? That's what the perimeter is like on the north side. It's a parking lot. What a dump this city is. Good God.
30 and 100 is going to be hard to rhyme. 40 and an 80. That song's coming, by the way. I got to collaborate with Vicky.
Yeah.
Now that the Montreal Canadiens are out of the playoffs, maybe
Yeah.
she'll have a little bit more time.
My schedule's free.
But the
What,
north perimeter, this
is it
keeps...
construction or is it just...
Well, yesterday there was an accident.
Okay.
In that area.
Yeah.
But we keep bringing up the fact, too. Pipeline's got that left turn lane if you're going eastbound, right? And you can turn right on it from westbound. I don't know if that plays into it. But
Doesn't
this
help.
gentleman was talking about speed. That's a whole different matter. And 30, it's almost an oxymoron using the word speed and 30 in the same breath. In 100.
That's school
In
zone
100.
territory. Yeah.
Had a call, and you brought it up as well, Joe, about the census. There was a complaint yesterday.
Yeah.
Somebody saying, hey, I've done mine. I can't get a hold of anybody. I keep getting these notifications, these phone calls that I haven't done it yet.
Hey, it's the banker. I can relate to that census guy. I did the census almost immediately. They actually called me back to do a second round. I guess I have the long form or something. And also had to do a census for my dad. And they just continue to send me these notices saying I haven't done it. And they're going to find me and third warning and so forth. Not great.
And he helped his dad fill out his, too. I wonder if all the information when you fill out your dad's census has to be 100% correct. Asking for a
Yeah,
friend.
you wouldn't know anything about that.
Asking for a friend.
You're like, I think he speaks English.
He's having hard of hearing. That much I know
Yeah.
for sure.
Helping your parents do things when they get to
Oh,
a
yeah.
certain age. What? Why do I got to put that in there? It's on the form.
Yeah, and then, okay, you know what you're doing, but we'll still have to roadblock you for a bit.
Right. Okay, the Vicky Shea nickname Buzzsaw was the topic of conversation
Yeah.
yesterday. And because Vicky Shea LaFleur is gone now.
Yes.
So, and it's Buzzsaw.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of, where does the Buzzsaw go,
Yeah.
in relation to Vicky and Shea?
Sure.
We know wherever it goes fast. That's what we do know.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Bobo.
Good morning, it's Bobo. I think it's time to give Vicky a timeless hockey name, one that we can celebrate for generations. The greatest goal in hockey history, 1972 Summit Series, is now Vicky O'Shea Henderson.
So did he purposely give you Mike O'Shea's name as well? So we got O'Shea and Henderson in there.
Oh, is that what happened?
I think it was
I'm
by
the last person
accident.
to ask. Okay.
You don't mess with Bobo.
No.
Bobo doesn't make boo-boos. He's Bobo.
Much as we love you, Bobo, I think you're done with the hockey.
Yeah, it's just
theme.
not my thing.
LaFleur was great.
Yep.
But you're done with the Habs now.
Yep.
Historic goal by Henderson. Nice,
Sure.
friendly hockey reminder there, Bobo.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But Buzzsaw is, and honestly, you just got to know Vicky to know. Buzzsaw's a perfect nickname.
Oh,
And it's timeless, too. It's not going away.
You walk in front of her once in a hallway, never mind driving, and you'll understand that the Buzzsaw fits.
It happened
Yeah.
yesterday. Very elusive, this young lady. I'm telling you. You were busy sticking around for a couple of minutes. So I said goodbye. Vicky said goodbye. And I was about 2 steps ahead of Vicky. And I was looking back to talk to her. Vicky was ahead of me. It was, I'm telling you.
Like a ninja.
Yeah, but you make sounds.
Yeah.
My question is, I do believe she'd go right through you if it was a narrow hall.
Yeah.
Like in that spot, Vicky, you'll go around us because Joe and I walk a lot slower than you. But if it was a narrow hall, I worry about my safety. Like you might
you
just
should.
you just truck me. and
My
keep going.
Apple Watch moves up like when I follow Vicky out the building if I'm trying to keep pace.
Well, on a hot day, I cause a nice breeze.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's the good-
It's helpful.
Yeah, that's the bright side of that story. Okay, let's wrap with this. Hooligan has questions about geese.
There's been a lot of talk about the geese lately, and that guy's dog eating them. I mean, that's a crappy thing to do. He got what he deserved. But my question is, I don't understand why I assume there'd be probably millions of these freaking geese around Canada, and yet they're protected. They're not endangered species. So I'll do some research for my own satisfaction, but I'd like to really know why these geese are protected. Makes no sense to me. They're a nuisance. Like, they cause accidents. I don't know how many times I almost got to an accident because all of a sudden somebody slams on their brakes and I almost ran somebody, or I'm the lead vehicle and these freaking idiots, they just dawdle along the street and, you have to slam on the brakes or, go in the opposite lane. There's shit everywhere. Anyways, that's my 43 cents on this subject.
Calling the geese idiots.
Yeah.
These idiots.
Yeah, idiots.
Wandering around on the road.
It is interesting because a buddy of mine did bring up once, he goes, when you think of protected animals, you're going like elephants. There's not many of them left in the world, right? You know, that kind of thing. Rhinos, you hear these stories about worldwide. Then geese come up on the list and you're going, how can there be a problem with the amount of geese?
Well, I'm hoping that Hooligan shares his research that he's going to do because we all want to know.
Yeah.
I did Google it.
Yeah?
Because I was going through these phone calls before the show started.
Good.
Okay.
Why are Canadian geese still protected? The geese population dropped steadily in the 20th century, which led to the passing of the Federal Migratory Bird Act of 1918.
Oh, wow.
1918.
Might be time to look at that folder again.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Here's what's trending with Philly Joe and Vicky.
All right, a few things off the top. John Lovitz's 90s cartoon The Critic might be coming back. Peebo Bryson, who sang the theme song of Beauty and the Beast in A Whole New World, passed away at the age of 75. I just like the name. Yeah, there you go. Peebo was always such an odd name.
Made a lot of money doing those movie soundtracks and always performed on the Academy Awards and that. I don't think there was a year that there was a Disney animated movie that Peebo wasn't performing with someone, right?
He had it locked down. And Paul McCartney wants to do a posthumous duet with Prince. So apparently Prince recorded a version of the Beatles song A Long and Winding Road. And so Paul heard it, and he's looking into getting permission to do something with it. I guess it's a more rockier version, some good guitar on it. So he wants to maybe do something with it.
That could be neat.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll be as big as his duet with Michael Jackson, Ebony and Ivory. Remember that classic?
No, that wasn't Ebony and Ivory. That was, it was like 3 words.
Say.
Wasn't
Say
it?
you, say me.
No, that was Lionel Richie.
Because Ebony and Ivory was Stevie Wonder, right?
I don't know.
So we might be mixing this up. Anyways.
What do you mean we? I think I might be right.
Okay. Someone fact check this for us, Phil.
I'll Google it while you go on with your stories.
Idris Elba has been knighted. He's Sir Idris Elba now. He was one of the stars who got the old sword shoulder tap at Windsor Castle. Even though he's best known as an actor, he was knighted for his service to young people. Back in 2022, him and his wife founded the Elba Hope Foundation. And he's also a goodwill ambassador for the King's Trust. That's a charity that was founded by King Charles in support of vulnerable young people. I always forget he's British.
Yes,
I think because I first saw him on The Office.
Yeah.
And he did such a good American accent.
He was talked about for the role of James Bond.
That's right. Yeah.
It's always weird when you see actors and they have an accent and they don't use it in a TV show or a movie. Then you hear them. You're like, wow, the ability to shut that on and off. Is that not insane to you guys?
Crazy.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
Singing too.
Yeah. By the way, Ebony and Ivory, Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm wrong. I was
Stevie
wrong.
Wonder. Oh, I was
You were
okay.
right. You were right, Vicky.
And what was the Michael Jackson one?
I don't know.
Okay, well.
I didn't. You know what? Here on Google, did Michael Jackson
Say was Paul McCartney and yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute. Did Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney sing Ebony and Ivory together? Ebony and Ivory originally performed by McCartney and Jackson. And then
Thank you.
Then there's one by McCartney and Wonder. That's why.
Okay, that's where the confusion
So
comes
you're
from.
both right.
Yes, we are.
Kinda.
But of course, remember there was that big deal when Michael bought up the Beatles catalog. McCartney was not happy.
That was a shady move.
Okay, that is Scrollin.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
During that song, because we had the Grohl Call for the bus trip to see Foo Fighters in Regina. So I sent Iron Mike a text asking him, I've been meaning to do this, get a little more information on the hotel where we're staying.
Right, yeah.
So I asked him if it has Wi-Fi, satellite, a pool, continental breakfast, that kind of thing. These are things we got to know.
Continental breakfast
huge.
is huge, especially after a concert.
One of those little waffle makers where you get to flip it.
Wonder why you haven't eaten anything since the day before at like lunchtime, except drinking. You need a continental breakfast.
They've really, like in the last 20 years, continental breakfast has gone, like the quality has gone way up. They're fantastic.
Big time.
So
why? Because they added those independent yogurts and the cereal boxes?
No, it's about the waffle
the
station.
waffles.
When it's working.
I just
Sometimes
feel like it's
not
a bigger,
working.
better breakfast. Used to be like a muffin and a coffee
Yes.
and some cereal maybe.
Maybe an
now.
apple or a banana on your way out the door.
Sure.
That's right. Now it's a whole huge buffet line in for continental breakfast.
Yeah.
At some hotels anyway. So Iron Mike got back to me with some information. Free Wi-Fi. They do have free Wi-Fi.
I should hope so.
24-hour front desk with an ATM.
Oh, good.
Air conditioning. The units are equipped with flat screen TV with cable.
How long are you
This is
expecting
not
and
selling
staying in
it
the
for.
room?
These are things that like the base level hotels have.
Coffee machine, a fridge, free toiletries, and a desk in each room.
Oh, well, I like to sit down at the desk in my room.
Yeah, I can get my administrative jobs done.
Get your paperwork.
This
Yeah.
thing's got everything.
Yes, it does.
I'm
Iron
going to be
Mike
doing a
is-
lot of paperwork
Hair
on this
dryers,
tour.
hair dryers in the
Perfect.
room.
Yeah.
Iron Mike has spared no expense on this trip.
Yeah.
And he mentioned, a gym. Joe, there's a business center and a gym available on the property.
Where else can you send your packages from and get a workout in?
Yeah, the old fax and flex. That's what they
I
call
might
that.
miss the concert altogether with all these amenities.
So we just had another chance to
Yeah.
qualify with the Grohl Call. Obviously.
Somebody on the text line said, free toiletries? Oh, my God.
I know, right? Like this. Is this trip any good?
Well, especially if the cart goes right by your room and it's unmanned. Yeah, you can get as
Oh,
many
yeah.
little shampoos as you want.
Hero.
Well, I wasn't thinking of stealing shampoo, but I love that Vicky went right there.
Yeah. That's why the prices of hotel rooms go up, by
Yeah,
the way,
that's
Vicky.
right.
Hero was the word today on the Grohl Call. 762-555 with your first and last name. There's still time to get you in.
Oh, yeah. And there'll be another one this morning. Another Grohl Call. Just think, you could be in Regina on the bus with PJV and the rest of the 92.1 City staff. And then you get to Regina, you get the free toiletries, and then off to the show at Mosaic.
That's right. Well, I'll do a workout together.
Speak for
gym.
yourself.
Oh, yeah. I work out on my own, Vicky.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather Wednesday?
Brought to you by Expert Electric.
762-555 if you want to play along on the Boston Pizza text line. Would you rather Wednesday, Vicky? Would you rather have the ability to erase your own memories or the memories of others?
Ooh, can I select which memories or just okay.
It's a specific memory. Like, I want to forget about that time I had the flu. Like, you can just erase that one. Not all of your memories.
That might be nice. Although sometimes you have like an awkward conversation and it would be nice to erase that person's memory. So
I'd pick that.
Yeah?
I would personally, I'd pick that.
Really?
I want that person to forget that stupid thing I said.
Yeah. You know what? I would do it for like TV shows and movies to be able to rewatch movies and TV shows that I love and not know how they end. That would come in handy more.
What about listen to a song for the first time all over again?
Can you imagine?
I didn't even think of that part.
Yeah.
You guys have totally confused me. What are you picking?
My own memory.
I'm picking other people's memories.
Okay.
I fumbled through life enough. I don't. There's certain things I'd rather have forgotten, but better that they've forgotten.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, would you rather, Vicky? I know which way Joe's going to go on this one, but I had to ask the question. Would you rather have an ape as a best friend, so the ape goes everywhere with you?
Yeah.
Or convince your slow pitch team, it can be any slow pitch team,
Yeah, I'm playing sports.
that your pet monkey should play third base?
I bet I'd have an easy time convincing them to at least give him like a chance. Who doesn't want to see that?
You've seen the movies. He's good, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
It would be funny for everyone to watch that. So I'm definitely going with that. I think after a while, I don't know, he's going to be throwing poo. He might bite me or something. So I don't want to hang out with one all the time.
Okay, good call, Joe.
I got to go with best friend. Are you kidding? After all those movies, what? He can still be my best friend and play third base in my slow pitch team, right? He's coming to the games. Right?
Why should he sit in the stands the whole time?
I'm looking for the best of both worlds here.
Imagine the looks you'd get from people. What's with the ape?
Yeah.
It's Joe's best friend.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather you're on a date and the person starts arguing with the server about the prices?
Oof.
Or the person demands to speak with the chef about the quality of the cheese toast?
Oh, both of them are terrible.
Yeah, very embarrassing.
You're probably not getting a second date when the person's doing that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's a big tell is how they treat the server, your date.
Yes.
I guess the asking to talk to the chef is not creating a big public scene. It's still so embarrassing. But if they're yelling at the server, that's a whole thing.
So you're going with ask to speak to the chef.
I guess. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind because they're making themselves look like a jerk. So everyone can see, and then they can watch me walk out, and I look like a real hero.
Okay, now, you're walking out now.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, of course.
I think you can get away with the embarrassment of somebody discussing the prices with the server more than the chef coming out with the big white hat to your table and people noticing that more. I think that white outfit gets a lot more eyeballs on it going, what the hell just happened? Why is the chef out here?
Yeah.
He's arguing about the cheese toast.
Then somebody, because the server's just going to think you're whining, complaining, grumpy, or just cheap, right? So I don't want the chef out there.
And what does the server have to do with the prices?
Nothing.
They didn't set the menu.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm going with. I'm going to go with. I'd rather see that happen. Yes.
Okay. We'll wrap with this one. Would you rather, Vicky, be on the cover of an erotic novel, like the whole Fabio thing back in the day?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Or star in an episode of Naked and Afraid?
Oh, gosh, not Naked and Afraid. I watched that show once, and I could never do it. I'm not an outside person.
And you get dropped in the bush, right?
Yeah.
And you're naked, and you got to survive. That's crazy.
No, put me in a corset, boobs out, and dipped back on a ship.
The hair
Absolutely.
in the wind.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe, I'm assuming you're going to go with Naked and Afraid?
Probably not. I just Looking in the mirror naked makes me afraid. Never mind being out in the jungle.
So you'll go with the erotic.
I'm going with the erotic cover. Why not?
The Philly, Joe, and Vicky Podcast. Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
By the way, Joe, you found out that the hotel in Regina for the Grohl Call for Foo Fighters also has a vending machine. I was rattling I was rattling off all the beautiful features of this hotel, and Joe's like, off air, he's like, they have a vending machine.
Yeah.
Which is pretty common, but still, you got to know that.
There's a good chance that the Royal George, is that what it's called? Is that what you said? Something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever hotel it is, it really doesn't matter. It'll probably be the last time we ever get to stay there.
The Royal Hotel Regina.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. The bus is going to stop right in front.
The George, that's in Transcona.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good hotel.
It's a short bus ride.
They got great music there.
It is nice.
At the Royal George.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, whatever this hotel is, there's a good chance by the time we check out, it's the last time they're ever going to let us stay there.
You got to wonder.
So it's going to be a fun time. And in that case, you do need a vending machine. You need a nice machine, and you need a vending machine.
Snacks for the room.
Well, there's got to be a bridge between the breakfast, whatever gimmick that is, and when you have dinner. And if you're going to a concert, God knows what you're coming back with.
Yeah. That's
Right?
going to be a quick in and out, like it's going to be a blast. It's going to be one of those things where I feel like you talk about it for years.
Yeah.
The time we saw Foo Fighters in Regina, took a bus there with a bunch of listeners. We're doing our show live.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
From the hotel lobby.
Yeah.
The morning after the concert.
I'm not confident that Joe will wake up in time, so we might have to bring one of the listeners down to co-host.
You don't worry
with
about
us.
me. I don't sleep. I'm going to be up all night.
He's going to be on.
He'll be the only one showing up then, maybe.
It's going to be a disaster.
Should we both sleep in the lobby on the different couches? Because that's a good look at a hotel.
Oh, sure.
I might do it just for fun, just for the pictures.
Every lobby needs some kind of derelict. Yeah.
Wake up, Aiella. We got to do the show.
This is the Philly, Joe, and Vicky Podcast.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
780 City, 780-2484. The Trues in Niverville at their fair out there.
It's picking up steam. There's a lot of talk about how fun this fair is going to be in Niverville. So close to the city, too. And then you bring in the Trues. I mean, our winner yesterday, favorite band. Boom, 4 tickets. Knock yourself out.
That's right. It's a 4-pack we're giving away.
According to this survey of both men and women, this is the 3rd best retirement job. Okay? And I'll say this, just to give you sort of a window. This survey was done with people the age of 50 to 55, so earlier retirement ages.
So you retire and you do this after you. So like if you left radio and you started delivering pizza.
Yeah, retirement job.
Yeah, gotcha.
Good framing there.
780 City.
I would never make it as a pizza delivery guy. There's no way I can have that wafting smell in a vehicle 24/7.
There's always a slice or two missing. Yeah.
And you wouldn't be quick too because you like the chatting, the small talk. You'd be standing on someone's step. Bottom line is I'm living my best life. Like you would just be
guaranteed delivery 90 minutes or sooner.
Yeah.
Good morning, City. Do you have a guess?
Good morning. Is it a janitor?
No, not a janitor. I do know a couple people that have done that.
Yeah. Kind of peaceful. You're working on your own.
It's
Yeah.
like, I'll tell you what, security guard, I'm taking that out of the mix here, too. I know a couple of guys that did that for the same reason, just
For
peace and
retiring.
quiet.
Okay, yeah.
You're just working a couple nights a week, right?
I was thinking at like a nightclub or whatever, but it's probably
no.
like you're stationed by a
I meant
stack
like
of TVs.
like a mall or an apartment building, working
I'm like,
the bar.
is that really smart to have them there?
I'm going to go work a rugged bar as a bouncer when I'm 60. Hello, City. Go ahead with your guess.
Is it a garden store employee?
I'll say working in a shop or retail was in there, but that was number 1. We're looking for number 3.
Oh, so good guess.
Good guess.
Yeah.
Very good guess.
Yeah.
For True's tickets in Niverville, 780 City, 780-2484. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
Hello?
3rd best retirement job. And I guess that's why they were saying 3rd best, because retail and working in a shop would make the most sense, right? Picking up some part-time hours.
Yeah.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Is it on a golf course?
No, not
Ooh,
actually
great
in the
guess.
top 3, but that's a good one.
But
That
that's a
was-
popular one.
Coming up on the text line. because the text line's a lifeline as well.
Yeah, a lot of guys will marshal at a golf course or cut grass so they can get a free membership, right, for the season, save them some money.
Especially a bunch of their buddies are members there. They're always chatting with them.
Yeah.
780 City, good morning.
Yeah, what about driving an Uber?
Number two, driving.
Ooh.
They had driving shuttle or Uber, like cab,
I was
as number
thinking
2.
shuttle, yeah.
If you ever bring your car in for service, usually it's someone that's retired driving you around, right?
Definitely.
I'd like
Pretty
that
relaxed
job.
gig. Oh, you
I
would
could
be
see
so
that.
good at that.
I love
yeah.
it. Be
you
fun.
love driving and you love chatting.
Yeah. I'm such a routine driver, though. Those people, if they had a quicker route home, trust me, you're going my way. I'm a creature of habit on the road.
Good morning, City.
Hi, can I have a lifeline?
You sure can. Philly, Vicky, or the text line.
Let's go, Philly.
How about a greeter at a big box store?
That's a great answer, but no. No. I was actually surprised by this answer.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's a bit of a hint there.
Yeah.
Joe was surprised by the answer.
Yeah.
For True's tickets in Niverville. Good morning.
Good morning, 4x4.
4, PB4. Well, good.
Yeah.
It's 4 tickets to Niverville. This could be your day.
Can I hear some of the answers? The boys took the radio, the other crew.
So we're going to rattle
Well, I'll
through
give you-
previous answers.
All I'll tell you is number 1 was retail, like working in a store. Number 2 was driving shuttle/Uber. We're looking for number 3. Both men and women did
Okay.
this survey.
Best retirement job.
Oh, that's retirement job. Oh, definitely a garbage guy.
No, not garbage guy.
Oh.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
KPB4, you have a good day.
Yeah, talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Cheers.
Good morning, City.
Is the answer bartender?
No, not
Ooh.
bartender. That's a great answer,
Yeah, it
too.
is.
But this is in that world, okay? But it's not alcohol-based. It's not an alcohol-based beverage.
In that
And we already
world.
took bouncer at a nightclub.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with nightclubs.
Okay.
Nothing to do with nightclubs.
Bouncer.
But
Get over it.
it involves drinks of some nature.
Hi, City.
Okay, let's go with Vicky Shea. She's got this one today. I think.
Okay. Working at a liquor store?
No, nothing to do with liquor.
Wait a minute. What was your hint?
That
The
it has to do
Bartender was close.
but it has to do with non-alcoholic drinks.
Okay.
Non-alcoholic drinks.
So
What would
liquor
that
store
be?
would not be a place for non-alcoholic drinks.
Okay, 780 City, 780-2484. Hi there.
Good morning. Plebe3 here, and yes, I have the radio.
You guys aren't even on the same job site. That's awesome. That's awesome.
No,
3.
I'm elsewhere.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm going to have to go with like a coffee shop stuff.
Yeah. There's a counter. There's no alcohol. But yeah, they said work in a coffee shop, maybe as a barista or something along that lines, part-time. I don't get it.
Or like Dolores over at Tim Hortons on
Yeah.
Google.
Sure.
She's
Yeah.
marvelous. She just had a birthday, by the way. Happy belated,
did.
Dolores.
I don't often see like older retired
Yeah.
baristas.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
going
I don't
to the
drink
wrong
coffee,
places.
so
yeah,
I wouldn't
me
know.
neither.
It seems to be from a lot of younger people from
Yeah.
what I see nowadays.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I could see that being appealing to a retiree.
For the hours, maybe.
For sure. Yeah.
What's your name?
It's Sean, and you know what, guys? I'm going to keep it going, and I'm going to pass it on again because, you know, we like to play it for the love of the game.
Okay.
For the love of the game,
Yeah.
poor boy 3.
We're here.
Oh, sorry. I bailed on PB3.
Back to work.
Yeah.
The game's over.
No speeches allowed.
The Philly, Joe, and Vicky podcast.
That one has to be enjoyed loud. I think so. You got to crank that one in your vehicle or at the office. The office is a bit trickier. Job site depends who else wants your music cranked.
I walked upstairs through 2 steel doors, and they could hear it upstairs. That was more than loud.
Sorry, I turned it up a little loud in the studio.
They loved it up there.
Used
It
to
was
get
a bit of a
complaints.
wake-up call.
You know that? Like back in another studio.
Really?
Yes,
I
we
worked
did.
I would turn up certain songs, and there was another station down the hall or right
Yeah.
next to us.
Yeah.
And they would bang on the wall. Like, when somebody, you're living in an apartment building and they bang on the wall
Sure.
to keep it down, I'd get one of those.
So, you know what we did? We brought in a hot stove and started cooking up fish just to smell out the other studio.
Just the best
The
neighbors,
war was
eh?
on.
Yeah.
Like music, we're going to
know,
cook
like-
walleye in the
Yeah.
morning. We got this on the Boston Pizza text line. Can we get a shout out to the Winnipeg School Division graduates who will be celebrating at the graduation today at Canada Life Center.
Ooh.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
So if you're actually in the downtown area, you're going to see a lot of extra traffic. That's a good traffic tip, too.
I guess we're getting into graduation season. June?
It's that time of
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, wow.
Tuxedos, grad dresses,
Yep.
Suits.
stressful time of year. Like, help me with this, Vicky. Far more stressful for girls than
There's
guys.
a lot more involved. You got to find the dress, the hair, the makeup, all that kind of stuff. Are they still doing like corsages and boutonnieres?
I believe they are.
Used to have to make those when I
Flower
worked at a
shops.
flower shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You worked
time.
at a flower shop?
Yeah, I did.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Well, I was going to broadcasting school.
So if I were to say to you, what flowers go with a 10th anniversary or a 20th or what go for a bereavement, like, do you know all that stuff?
I don't know that. No, I don't know like the traditional this for that, whatever. But I think it's a little more open these days. You can use whatever looks nice. It's more the colors. Like for sympathy ones, it was whites.
Yeah.
Greens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know, like, for even if you don't know all of it, like, still,
Yeah.
that's a resource. I didn't. Did you know Vicky worked in flowers?
I did not. I only knew about the tanning salon job.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
run a whole chain of them.
Yes, you
yeah.
ran a chain of tanning salons. Yes.
I went into
Before
a tanning
spray
salon
tans.
once.
But
Yeah,
there's
well,
no-
there was spray tans too
But,
at the time, but they were very early on in the technology.
This is where burning your skin in a coffin was the way to go, right? Pretty
oh
much.
gosh, the early 2000s. I'm telling you, that was a crazy time.
I went like 5 times. It was before I was going on a trip, and of
Yeah.
course, I'm very pale.
Can you tan at all?
Not really.
I
It's
feel like
either-
I wouldn't have let you in one of
Well,
those.
she was
tanning
hesitant.
beds. Yeah.
She was. As soon as
You
I
probably
walked
scored
in,
a 1 on that little
Yes.
test you got.
She gave me a look like, "What are you doing here?"
You're like the litmus test
Yeah.
for tanning.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Okay, Ronnie, enough of you. Buzzsaw.
Holy diver.
That's good. Cut right
Yes.
through it.
Yeah.
Holy diver.
That's good.
Hey.
I'm no Vicky, but I do like
yeah.
jumping in on
Yeah.
No, you can do it.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
You don't have to be Vicky. That was great.
No, put your own thing on it.
I won't even attempt it.
I did take piano lessons when I was young. Didn't last very
Did
long.
you?
I
For
did.
how
tell.
long?
You could tell by the way you did that.
The timing of it all, yes.
Probably a couple of years. And it
Really?
just- maybe
Well, they started you with chop suey and a
Chopsticks.
couple or black.
Chop suey is System of the Down.
Sorry.
Chopsticks.
They
is
didn't
the
start you with
piano
a
one.
rock song. Yeah, chopsticks. Sorry.
Well,
no.
complicated on the piano, chop suey. Yeah.
It maybe I'm being generous with 2 years. Probably more like a year to a year and a half. It just
Okay.
didn't work for me. I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan, and my mom could tell. Like, she wanted all of us to try to
Yeah.
learn an instrument.
Yeah.
Now, I hear this from a lot of people who kind of flunked out a piano, whatever.
I didn't say flunked
Well,
out. I said
He
I
quit.
lost
Gave
interest.
up.
He didn't get
quit.
fired. He quit.
A lot of adults say, man, I wish I had stuck with it. Is that your
No,
feeling? No.
Not
Okay.
really. I do wish I had learned to play the guitar.
Yeah, me too.
That just seems
Yeah,
like
me
something
too.
that would be
I could-
cool.
I could play a couple of things by ear on the guitar, but I never learned because my parents got me into the accordion.
Oh,
See?
gosh.
There
Yeah.
you go. Piano, accordion.
A piano
Learn to
would have
play-
been cool. Piano would have been cool. You could write
Yeah.
a few songs off a piano. That guy, no one's writing songs from an accordion.
Maybe Weird Al.
Yeah, Weird
Yeah.
Al. That's about it.
And how long did you play accordion? How
Many years, Phil.
Many years. eh?
Probably 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
And were those private or with school?
No, private. There was no accordion at school. Though that was clarinet.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. There was no accordion in the band at school. Very
No.
good. Very good point.
Yeah.
So
But
you
yeah, I'd like to still go back. That might be bucket list stuff.
go learn the accordion, or
No,
go relearn it.
guitar or
Guitar.
piano.
I tried to take a guitar lesson later in life, probably in my 20s or something, and I just didn't have the patience to practice.
I'll
If
tell
I'm
you.
not good at something right away, I tend to fall off.
I will say this: it's easier to sell a guitar if you give up than it is
Yeah.
a piano.
Or an accordion.
Yeah.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
We got hit with some weather the last 24 hours. Rain, lots of rain.
hail, tornadoes in some parts of the province.
We mentioned yesterday that southern Manitoba was probably going to see the brunt of it, and they did, certainly. And there's still some of that in the forecast for today. There's a risk of thunderstorms and some more showers as the day goes on today. So,
okay. Yeah, when we came in this morning and it was coming down in sheets, and you guys talked about, what was that term that came up very early this morning?
Road pond.
Road ponds.
Yeah.
Which
Watch
can
out
cause hydroplaning. They're dangerous if they sneak up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're the other lane, and all of a sudden you're getting like sprayed out like you're in the middle of a car wash at a decent speed. Like, whoa.
Sure.
Absolutely. Vegas took game 1 of the Stanley Cup final over Carolina. It was a great game. Vicky, I know you didn't, since the Habs have been out.
Yeah, I'm out.
You've stopped not watching.
Yeah.
No, you're still not watching. But if last night was any indication, we're in for a hell of a series. Former Jet Nick Ehlers scores twice. Oakbank boy Brett Howden, a goal and an assist. So there's lots of interest points for local hockey fans in this series.
Yeah, certainly. I mentioned there was apparently 4 from the list I saw, right? There's obviously the Nikolai Ehlers attachment to the Jets for 10 years. Jordan Martinook, born in Brandon, but basically grew up in Alberta, and they still put him on the Manitoba map. That's what they do in Manitoba.
We'll take what we can get.
It didn't matter. His bags could have been packed from birth, but he was born in Brandon. He's a Manitoba kid.
If you stop for coffee in Manitoba,
we claim you.
That's right. A lot of people defending Geese on the Boston Pizza text line after a phone call from the hooligan, basically saying, why are they protected? There's so many of them. They're a nuisance.
Then Ravens came up, right? Crows came up.
Yeah.
And then my buddy Rudy and guys were, quite a few people said like seagulls and all that because they eat garbage.
Scavengers.
Scavengers.
They clean up roadkill.
Yeah.
Some of those seagulls are pretty ballsy. They'll dive right down into your French fries.
Yeah, you got to watch. There's the odd day. You talk about how many geese you'll find in an area. You get caught up in the wrong spot with seagulls. It's all over.
See, a pro tip, if you're at the beach, do not give a seagull one of your fries.
No, they'll never leave you alone.
Well, in the whole pack?
Yeah.
You'll be surrounded. It gets terrifying.
That happened to me when I was a kid feeding geese. Is all of a sudden word got out to the other geese that I had some bread, and we were surrounded. We had to use sticks to get to our bikes, wave them around.
Your life, you've been chased by ants in your yard.
Yeah.
Now you got surrounded by geese.
Yeah.
You should have your own wildlife show.
Yeah, it's called Stay Inside.
According to a survey, the third best retirement job is working at a coffee shop.
Yes.
That was the completely useless question. What was number 1 out of all that? Do you remember, Joe?
Yeah, number 1 was actually working like a retail type of job, and number 2 was driving, like either shuttle or Uber or something. But yeah, number 3 was the coffee shop barista.
Okay. And as if seeing the Foo Fighters in Regina, the bus trip, as if all that wasn't good enough, this morning we did some digging on our hotel in Regina, and you can tell Iron Mike, our promo team, they have spared no expense. There is, in fact, a vending machine at the hotel we're staying at.
That's
so
right.
Good. I hope it's loaded up because that's the biggest disappointment in any hotel stay.
Yeah.
Forget if the Wi-Fi is wonky in that, but in the middle of the night, if you got to hit the vending machine and there is nothing really left in it.
Or healthy stuff. I don't want a granola bar.
Yeah.
No.
We should probably call ahead.
Figure it out. Hey, we're coming.
Let them know, stock it up.
Get it loaded.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what put that on our list of things to make sure we verify before we take off on the trip. That's what we learned today.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City weekday morning 6 to 10.